That's what the doctor ordered. Come screaming through and in towns across the country. It's color that divides. When in working men and ladies, we can find our common side. It's morning in America. It's morning in America. We morning in America. And I can't see the dawn. No.
Coming up on the first pitch,
Leading off tonight for the
Bichette up
Mets,
to the
the
dish.
third baseman, number 19. Bichette.
Swing and a ground ball. In time to Vaughn. One pitch and one out. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Ruiz settles underneath it. And there's two down. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. That one hammered but pulled foul. Two down, nobody on. That's a base hit. So the inning is still alive with Juan Soto coming to the dish. And now it's Juan Soto. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. Jump throw, and they get the out. Back here in Miami, and taking the ball for the Mets, Nolan McLean. What do we have on him? Leading off, out of Lopez. Pitch misses inside. Ball one.
Yeah.
Base hit center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Late with the swing there. Way inside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Whoa.
On the ground to the left. And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Andrew Vaughn now. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Just missed. Line drive, base hit. Lopez around third. He will score, and the Marlins have the lead. The second run scores. It's a two-run single, and they lead by 2. No outs, runner at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Sal Stewart. Roll to short, could be 2. On to Simeon. And that's 2.
Well, almost any time you roll over and send a 2-ball to short at this level, you can pretty much count on a double play. Middle infielders are just so reliable, and they work on these plays all the time, so it almost becomes like second nature.
What a stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Back here at Lone Depot Park. New inning getting started. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Swinging a foul straight back. That one fouled off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Brett Beatty, the next to hit. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Sal Frelick. Stewart. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Miami, now here's the Marlins DH, Miguel Andujar.
No, that's a ball.
That's to 3rd. Bichette whips it to 1st. Leadoff man retired here in the 2nd. Agustin Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins.
Ball.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Foul ball. Stays alive. He goes down looking. 2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Marlins, Heriberto Hernandez. That one ripped left field. Carrying well. And gone! A solo shot. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Esteury Ruiz. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that keeps the inning going. So up next, Otto Lopez. Runner on the go. Strike in there.
No, he's safe.
Saved at second with a stolen base. In the air, right field, Frelick on his way over. And that is that. Top half of the 3rd inning, stepping in, Marcus Simeon. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mets definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
In time to Vaughn. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. And first offering is fouled off.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Steer on the move. And there's 2 away. Back to the top of the Mets order. Bo Bichette digs in now. Grounded out his first time up. Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw.
Wise to just eat that. Otherwise, you risk throwing it into the dugout.
So up next for New York, Jorge Polanco. Man on second, 2 down. Ripped, but it curls foul. Steer coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Spencer Steer.
Number 7, Spencer Steer. Now pitching for
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Alex Carrillo.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is. You know, these Marlins doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Man at first, at the plate, Andrew Vaughn. Just missed. Carrillo, in his rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter.
That's
just
out the corner.
missed. So a
That's
walk
low.
puts runners
Ball
at
four.
first and
Take it back.
second. Sal Stewart, the next up for the Marlins. That one's in there. 0-1.
He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
Right down the chute, and it's 0-2. Line drive, base hit. Steer coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 4-zip. First and second, no outs. And here is Sosa to the plate. Next pitch misses. Ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one finds the zone. Now 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. This one in the air, right field. Freeland makes the grab on the run. 2 aboard with 1 out. And now the DH, Miguel Andujar. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Pulls it in on the run. 2 down. And at the plate for Miami, Agustin Ramirez. Caught looking his first time up. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Smoked on the ground to second. Simeon toss over to first. They limit the damage here. Back here at Lone Depot Park. On to the 4th. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. Ruiz. Long run into the gap. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Juan Soto now. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. The Mets down by 4, top half of inning number 4. Vaughn steps on the bag. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Francisco Alvarez getting ready to hit. Up the middle, Sosa. Over to first, and he has thrown 4. Bottom of the 4th, and now for the Marlins, Heriberto Hernandez.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2.
Oh!
Fights it off. He'll see another. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And there's 2 down. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
Oh!
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So 2 down, and up next for Miami, Spencer Steer.
Strike! Woo!
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Grabs it right up against the wall. Back here in Miami, ready now for the 5th inning. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets.
Well, these Mets, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat.
Oh, now a great stop, and that's a great play for the out. Sal Frelick now at the plate. He popped out his first time. And it's fouled away. Ruiz makes his way towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down. Here is Marcus Semien. Grounded out his first time. And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
No! Foul ball!
And the 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
In the air, right field. Hernandez on the move, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now for the Marlins, Andrew Vaughn. Devin Williams takes over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it. You know, these Marlins really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field and makes the grab. And there's one down.
Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
Stewart stands in here, takes ball one low.
Nope. Ball two. Right, one.
Two on the way. This one in the air right field. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a high fly ball right field. 2 away. And up next for Miami, Lenny Sosa. Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And a weak ground ball to the left side. Marlins set down in order. Back here at Lone Depot Park. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Popped up. Vaughn takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. So back to the top of the order. And up next for New York, Bo Bichette. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Bichette, the base runner at first with 1 out. He hauls it in. 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Lindor in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Lindor measures 5 feet 10 inches, 190 pounds, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. And over on the strikeout. Back here in Miami, and now here's the Marlins DH, Miguel Andujar. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
That's the ball.
Hit on the ground to short. Lindor throws to first in time, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez.
Ramirez.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
The 0-2. On the ground. Tosses to first. That's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. And here is Heriberto Hernandez. There's a swing and a drive. Gone straight into the visitors' bullpen. Another homer. His second home run of the game. Here's a speed threat, Esteury Ruiz. And that one is lifted in the air. Freeland on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. We go to the top of the 7th. Digging in, Juan Soto. He's grounded out a couple of times. Check swing and he went. That's strike 1. Late with the swing there.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Gone way up into the upper deck. Juan Soto with a rocket. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Sosa. And there's one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Beatty now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Ruiz in position. That's out number 2. So digging in, Sal Freeland. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and that will end the inning. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Otto Lopez. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Nope, that's low.
Just
inside.
missed. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. And now 3-1. Fouled off left side. In the air, right field. Freeland going back. Bounces off the wall as he makes the grab. 1 out, man at first. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Oscar Brazoban. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
That's to third, and it goes just foul. Fair ball. Lopez around third. He will score, and the lead is up to 5.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Stewart in the box now. Takes strike 1. Off the mark there. And the count even 1-1. Fought off foul. Man at second. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 1-2 now. Fouled off. And they'll do it again.
That's the ball.
On the ground right side. Slings to first. Now 2 out. Lenny Sosa will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's got a chance. And that ball is gone. A 2-run homer. So 2 down. Now it's the DH, Miguel Andujar.
Nope. That's inside.
Line and a base hit into right. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
And now it's going to be Agustin
Nope,
Ramirez.
that's off the plate.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And at the plate for Miami, Heriberto Hernandez.
Whoa.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
That is the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park. We're at the top of the 8th. Marcus Semien up now for the Mets. Ruiz, long run. Can't squeeze it. It bounces away. And he'll pull into second safely.
Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Next to hit, Tyrone Taylor. Base hit into the outfield. Coming around third is Semien. In comes the run from second.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. And it falls. And now 2 aboard.
Back-to-back singles, so impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on. Pitch inside instead.
So they turn to their closer, Jason Adams.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Polanco, the next to hit, takes outside. Oh, look at the stop. The feed for 1 and 2. What a play.
Well, he made his pitch down in the zone. He got that ball on the ground. The double play he was looking for. Really good execution.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs and a runner at third, and we're in the top of the 8th. Foul ball there. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball, still 0-2. 2 outs with a runner at third. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in Miami, bottom of the 8th. Yuri Ruiz digs in now. And a big swing and a miss. In the air, left side. Soto has a beat on it, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Lopez in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. And that one hammered back there. And that's a home run into the upper deck. He muscles that one out of here. Tobias Myers on to pitch here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
In the air, right field. 2 away down. So up next, Andrew Vaughn.
Hey!
Chopped left side. Whips it across. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. We go to the 9th. Here's the left. Fielder, Juan Soto.
Number 47.
And first offering is fouled off. King measures 6 feet 2 inches, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swings through it for the K. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Next to hit, Francisco Alvarez. Ruiz moving under this one. And there are 2 down. So they're down to their final out. So now here's the Mets DH, Brett Beatty. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. Strike 1. They're down to their final strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around.
Popped up left side. Lopez settles under it, and he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins slug their way to a win in this one. This one ends the final 9-2.
I'm in Bottega Veneta, waffling a stitch on a sweater, parakeet green on the letters. I don't be rocking no butters. If you see me booted, it's Mason Margiela. Double R Kim with umbrella, they tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef when the farmer ain't here. Got dispatch it, I got no vendettas. I'm doing numbers like stars at the Mecca. And Issa Miyake, I flooded Tribeca. Trying to save room for my dinner, but I'd have been touching more bread than a champion at checkers. I crave all the pressure, they cave under pressure. The difference is clear. Ain't missed a target in over a year. I bet you could tell by this Rick Owens tactical gear. Yeah, I got remarkable range. Midas put fingers to fangs, and also the mains, so only the molars remain. I pick up a couple of chains, I bust down the plane, examine the different terrains. It used to just be in my brain, my love for the game, but now I can feel it in veins, yeah. Came from the sediment, so dirt on my name, it's irrelevant. Money been calling my minutes unlimited, talking much louder than negative sentiment. Blood on my 90s, they mashing the vitamins. Late to the session, I pull up in Revenant, hop in the booth of my demons, I let them in. They want the future, so we had to get them in. Double R came with umbrella, they tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef when the farmer ain't here, got dispatch it, I got no vendettas. Double R came with umbrella, they tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef when the farmer ain't here, got dispatch it, I got no vendettas. Yeah, Cartier frames, I'm Professor Frank. Think I picked Chicago for school, I really just wanted a flex in the mink. Might take a trip to re-up on my ink. I'm on a plane in the beater and links. Call up a Uber, I stop at the corner, I probably won't flutter that with the brinks. Armor no chinks, chain mail every week. Stirring up Bojangles, I keep a 3-piece. Throw me in a couple of beats, I send back the gas, it's nothing to me. To get to the record and make a few pivots, my wrist is on fridge and my neck have a ticket. The rhythm they make when they hitting and tricky. The shady, I don't wanna kick it. Double R came with umbrella, they tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef when the farmer ain't here, go dispatch it, I got no vendettas. Double R came with umbrella, they tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef when the farmer ain't here, go dispatch it, I got no vendettas.
the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the New York Mets. Towing the slab in today's game, Kodai Senga. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Nope. Outside.
The 2-1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Oh, what a lunging grab. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Hard hit left side. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. And that one hammered. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. That gets by him. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Nathaniel Lowe in the box, lays off for ball 1.
Well, a really good chance right here to pick up a run in the top of the first after what seemed to be a real quiet start to the inning.
And that one a little below the knees, and a count 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Outside with a breaking ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And getting the start for Baltimore, Shane Baz. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
In the dirt. 0-2 now. Long gone. He leaves the yard to right. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Lowe takes it himself, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's Juan Soto. And a ground ball to first, but that rolls foul. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. And he can't come up with it. Flips it. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. And the 0-1. Foul ball there. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Second inning set to go. Leading off, Colton Cowser. The 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Hard liner. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Here's Alex Bregman.
Second baseman, Alex Bregman.
Hey! Check swing called strike. 0-2 now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And the 0-2. This one in the air, right field. Ranging back. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. The 0-2. Bregman takes downstairs.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to fight that one off. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. 2 down. Samuel Basallo, the next to hit for the Orioles, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. This one in the air. Senga. And that'll do it. Back here in Queens, bottom of the inning, Brett Beatty up now for the Mets.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. Cowser has a beat on it. And there's one away. Now it's going to be Sal Frelick. And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. And that one fouled off. Bregman to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Now it's Marcus Semien. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 2 down, nobody on. That one fouled off. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add a run. It's 3-0. Digging in, Tyrone Taylor. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. Fair ball.
Up next for the Mets, third baseman.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Bo Bichette up to the dish. There goes the runner. Base hit into right field. Taylor around second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. But he's back in time.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. Throws low, and oh, nearly a great play. The scoop goes in and out of the glove. First and second, 2 outs. Here's Francisco Lindor. Lindor swings through that one.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball, but with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
2 on, 2 outs. Way inside, gets out of the way. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Bichette at second. Polanco on at first with 2 down. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Reaching down, makes the catch. Back here at Citi Field, here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Andrew Benintendi.
Inside ball.
In the air to left center. Soto under it. And a quick out, number 1. And now it's Jose Siri.
This guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
Up next for the Orioles.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Dylan Beavers will hit next.
Ball 1.
Runner takes off. Next offering is fouled back. Man at first, 1 away. Ground ball up the middle. And it gets by him.
Couple of singles back to back. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much.
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Austin Warren.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. Double steal. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. In comes the run from second. They're on the board, 4-1.
That's 3 singles in a row. Smash that will do the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infield.
Runner takes off. Ramirez in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. 2 on, 1 out. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 0-2. Runner goes again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Traffic on the bases with one already in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
Ball. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Runners on the move. A laser to left base hit. Runner around third. One runs in. They're waving Ramirez home. He scores to tie it up. And he'll pull into second safely.
Up next for the Orioles. Right
One
fielder,
out.
Colton
Runner at
Cowser.
second. Colton Cowser, the next to hit. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Fouled off. He was late. Tied at 4. Smoked into left field. Base hit. Rounds third. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 5-4. Now Alex Bregman. Tobias Myers on the pitch out of the pen here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen.
Runner on the go. Strike in there.
No, he's in there.
Save. Cowser, the runner at second with one away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Outside low, ball 1. And he gets Bregman. And there's 2 away. Now the Orioles catcher, Samuel Basallo. He popped out his first time. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Taylor settles under it. And that'll do it. Back here in Queens, set for the bottom of the third. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Stays alive. Check swing, didn't go. Now 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. To the right side. And he's out on the tag.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Francisco Alvarez getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Siri in position. And there are 2 down. So up next, Brett Beatty. He's 0 for 1. And that one finds its way through. And the tying run is on base. Sal Frelick now at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Cowser gets under it. And that is the inning. As we go to the top of the fourth. Now here's the Orioles DH, Andrew Benintendi. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. Ground ball, left side. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. Here comes the throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it out and still get good wood on it.
Siri in the box now. Takes strike one. Siri tries to hold up, appeal to first. Nope, he held back. High fly ball out to center field. Taylor moving under it. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Now a relay to third. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only one out. Back to the top of the lineup. And next to the Orioles, Dylan Beavers. Trying to check his swing there. Appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit, right side. Simeon, toss over to first. 2 down.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Henderson in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. Ready to go, bottom four. Here's Marcus Semien. Check swing, he held up. And that's ball one.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Taylor at the plate now, and that's strike one. Gets him to chase after that one. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes. He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Got him. And now 2 gone. Back to the top of the order. So up next for New York, Bo Bichette. Beavers turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back here at Citi Field, here's Jose Ramirez.
You know, these Orioles putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
On the ground, right side. Slings to first, 1 away here in the 5th. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
The Orioles, first baseman Nathaniel Lowe.
Foul ball. And that is out of play. In the dirt, ball 1. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. And the first two set down on the top of the fifth.
Up next,
Two down, bases empty.
right fielder,
Next to hit, Colton Cowser. Up the middle, Lindor fires over to first. And that's the third out. Back here in Queens, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Cowser settles underneath it. One down.
And you know we're living in the launch angle era, but today feels like we're being treated to a throwback performance, talking about those ground ball numbers in this one.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Soto now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
That's out.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 2-1. Swing and a foul out of play. That one lifted to left. Beavers towards the line. And there's two away. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez.
And that one gets past the catcher. Throws to second, and he's out.
Yeah, you're out.
Cut down, and that ends. Top six,
Leading off
stepping
for the
in,
Orioles,
Alex
second
Bregman.
baseman, Alex Bregman.
What a stop. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Basallo stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a swing and a drive. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Relay throw to second, and he's out, trying for 2. Andrew Benintendi steps up. 1 for 2. Brooks Raley gets the ball now. He's into the game with the bases empty. Hard ground ball, base knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Ball 1.
2 on, 2 outs. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Here comes Benintendi around third. Tosses to first. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. And there's a foul ball.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Struck him out swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now it's the DH. Beatty. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Keegan Aiken.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Late with the swing there. Aiken, 30 years old now, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Perez should have this one. Brings it in. 2 away. Sal Frelick up now for the Mets. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Comes up empty. Swings and misses. That's out. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the number 2 hitter, Gunnar Henderson. Ripped on a line to center. He's got it. And there's 1 down. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
I always say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
And foul ball. Got him. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Well, next to hit from, looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Eric Wagaman, looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Wagaman in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Rip towards third, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the 7th, Marcus. Up now for the Mets. A new arm into the game, the righty, Andrew Kittredge.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations. Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
That one's carrying. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And now the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Siri under it. And there's 1 down. Bo Bichette will hit next. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that puts the tying run on base.
Waste no time there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now, Jorge Polanco. And the 0-1. In the dirt, no advance. Good job behind the dish. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's Frankie Lindor. 1 for 3. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Puts the tag on him leaving the box. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Queens, ready to begin the 8th. Colton Cowser digs in now. Swing and a ground ball. Simeon handles, throws to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. And now it's Alex Bregman. 0 for 3 in this one. On the ground to the left. Throw is low, and he can't hang on. Safe. Man at first, Samuel Vassallo. The next for the Orioles. So now a pinch hitter for the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Runner on first and 1 down for him. Stevenson in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Fouled off down the right side. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. To third, and that chance handled. On to Simeon. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. Bottom of the 8th. Leading off, Juan Soto. Fought off foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Gloves it on the dive, and they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. And a base hit up the middle. And the tying run is on base.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball. But it was absolutely hammered.
New arm out of the bullpen, number 48.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Carrying well. Out of here. And this place is rocking. And they've rallied from 4 back. It's 7-6. 1 down. Sal Frelick up now for the Mets. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Swings and misses, struck him out.
For the Mets, second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Simeon. Out to short. And that is that.
Pull up and I don't know what to do. Hop up like a freshman, you looking.
We go to the 9th. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Andrew Benintendi. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. And fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as just a late swing.
And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Jose Siri getting ready to hit. In the air, right field. That's out number 2. So they're down to their final out. And now, Wenzel Perez. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. In the air to left center. Taylor on the move. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game. One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. They hang on.
Ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing.
Saw the northern lights today. It's been a long time coming, and I thought I wouldn't know what to say. A fleeting moment in the sky pales in comparison to your eyes. They shine the brightest blue I've ever seen and guide me to a better peace of mind. I can't believe that you came back. Distant light across the ocean again. I thought it was the sign that I was close to the end. Fading fireworks lit your name across the night sky. Out on the open ocean, I'll never let you go again. I followed your footsteps through the dark. The colors shape an amazing display, but aurora's not as bright as your smile beneath the light of distant stars. The faintest traces that jade left to paint and memorize that I kept. Forget the nights that I spent thinking that I can never believe in something cynical. Till I'm dead, I'm overcritical in my head. One look inside of your eyes and it's like 22 on Long Island. I can see a light and it's shining again. I saw your distant light across the ocean again. I thought it was the sign that I was close to the end. Fading fireworks lit your name across the night sky. Out on the open ocean, I'll never let you go again. I can't go back this time. Like boats against the current, born back into the past. I still chase that green light. I swear the color's different, but I'll never let you go again. But I'll never let you go again. But I'll never let you go again.
Taking the ball for the Mets, David Peterson. How about a scouting report on him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Ready for baseball here in New York. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Whips it to first. And an easy out to start the game.
Right fielder,
It's Aaron Judge now.
You know, Boone, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything he does. Yes, he's great at baseball, but he's also known for working with charities and in his community. He's a special human, no doubt about that.
There comes an 0-2 to Judge. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Taylor gets under it. 2 down. Here comes Belly to take his cuts.
Fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And that one off the outside edge. That clips the corner. Line drive, short hop to third. Bichette whips it to first. And Bellinger. Bo Bichette up now for the Mets. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Hit on the ground softly to short. Caballero on to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. And first offering is fouled off. This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. A solo shot. One down. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Swing and a foul out of play.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one fouled off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the third and final game of the series. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Here's Juan Soto. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boo, light tower power?
That's right. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And now the catcher comes up to him. Francisco Alvarez. Gets him to chase after that one. Comes up empty.
Oh.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back now with the Subway Series. And stepping in for the Yankees, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That's towards center. Taylor takes it in for the out. One down. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. on the ground, and that's just foul. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. The 0-2.
Whoa.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Lindor on to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 6.
And here's the catcher, Ben Rice. Ball 1, no strikes. Hit hard but foul off to the left. 2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Come on and miss, struck him out, and the Yanks go quietly. Back here at Citi Field, we head to the bottom of the second. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. Fought off foul. Next offering is fouled back.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Bellinger in a full sprint. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Now it's the right fielder, Sal Frelick. He swings and fouls one off. 0-1 now. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Marcus Semien. Late with the swing there. And that one fouled off. Blows the high heat past him. That's back here in Queens. All set for the start of the inning. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And a man aboard.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Dane Myers, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Runner around third. The relay throw. He scores to tie it up. It's 1-1.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
He's got it. Runner tags at second. The relay to third. He makes it to
He made
third.
it safe.
Good base running to move up with only 1 out. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Swing and a pop-up. Bichette. 2 down. Here's Judge now. Fly to center his first time. Well struck deep right field. Way back and out of here. so he blasts one out the other way. So 2 down, and up next for New York, Cody Bellinger. Swings through that one for strike one. Bellinger getting the start in left, hitting third in the lineup, and his batting average this season is over .370.
Two really good back-to-back sliders, now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And that's a base hit, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Hard liner. And that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. And a foul ball.
Well, these Mets, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Taylor gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And the 0-2. Pitch out, but no action. Here goes the runner. Caught, and the runner's dangerously far from first.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Bellinger in position. And there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Pitch out, but no action. Runner takes off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Back now with the Subway Series. And stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. Well struck right field. Way back there. It's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
At the plate, Ben Rice. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. Jose Caballero getting ready to hit. Foul ball there. Here's your 1. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. He sends one out the opposite way. So up next for New York, Dane Myers.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They've got to be happy with the 6 runs they've thrown on the board. That's usually enough offense to win you the game, so they just have to keep doing what they're doing.
Up next, for the
And now
Yankees,
it's Ahmed
third baseman,
Rosario.
Ahmed
Fly to center
Rosario.
his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. No question about this one. It's out of here. A solo shot. It's their second home run of the inning. Jazz Chisholm Jr. will hit next. That one ripped left field. That's back there. Gone. They do it again. Back-to-back home. Austin Warren on the pitch here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
2 down, bases empty, and up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. In the air to left center. Soto under it. And that is that. Back here at Citi Field, bottom 4, Juan Soto up now for the Mets. Rodon back to work. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Got him swinging.
Up next for the Mets, catcher Francisco.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. 0-1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Rodon ready. The 0-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Up next for the Mets,
2 outs, bases empty. And next is the designated hitter, Brett Beatty. Myers moving under it. And that'll do it. Ready now for the 5th inning. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Up the middle. Nice grab. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. 1 for 2. The Yanks up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th.
number 28, Austin Wells.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And there are 2 outs. Here's the power hitting catcher, Ben Rice. Swing and a ground ball. Simeon toss over to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Back here in Queens, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Sal Frelick up now for the Mets.
Well, these Mets definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Swings through it for the K. Strikeout number 8.
Next for the Mets,
Here is Marcus Semien. Went down on strikes his first time through. And a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for the Mets,
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets.
Tyrone Taylor.
And first offering is fouled off. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Caballero to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Back to the top of the order, Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Back now with the Subway Series. Top 6, Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one. And that is out of play. Warren measures 6 feet even, 29 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2018. Here's the 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So up next for New York, Dane Myers. On the ground right side. Semien toss over to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 down, bases empty. Ahmed Rosario stepping in now for the Yankees. In the air, right field. Freeland on his way over. Makes the catch up against the wall. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the 6th. Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
In time to get him, 1 away in the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Lindor now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Myers on the move, and there's 2 down. Here's Juan Soto.
For the Mets, left fielder, Juan Soto.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him. That is the inning. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Gets a piece and it stays 0-2.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. In the air, left field, and it falls. And that's a 1-out single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it. In the air, left field. Nice grab on the run. And there's 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells.
That's the ball.
On a strike, the pitch. That one is absolutely belted, and this one looks like trouble. Here comes the judge around third. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. A run comes in on the play. So 2 on with 2 away. Ben Rice now at the plate. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. 1 run is in. Here comes Wells around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's a 2-run single, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. So man aboard, Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond, and that is the inning. Back here in Queens, here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Foul ball. That's back there. Grabs it right up against the wall. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Fastball for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him looking. 2 gone.
Up next for the Mets.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Sal Frelick. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. 0-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. 2 down, nobody on. Bellinger sizing it up, and that is that. An 11-1 final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
this funny state, looking at the time. You're still wide awake, and I'm still feeling. We've been right here before. The sky is getting bright. I know that it's different, 'cause you're always on my mind. Yeah, you're always on my mind. Yeah, you're always on my mind. And you're always on my mind. And we give it a minute, but we can't keep the time. I came to ask you something, but the highway's speeding by. You know that I think it's funny, it's in the way you drive. I need you, I want you, 'cause you're always on my mind. And you're always on my mind. And you're always on my mind. And you're always on my mind. We're painting over me,
ready to get underway. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Number 19, Bo Bichette.
And there's one away. So up next for New York, Jorge Polanco. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. And first offering is fouled off. Oh, look at the stop. To first, and they get the out. 2 down, base is empty. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Win. And that is that. Back here at Coors Field. Starting on the mound in this one, Freddie Peralta. What do you have on him?
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of it.
Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies.
Number 9, Brenton.
And that one missing low. Right through there for a strike. Ripped on a line to center. 1 up, 1 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Gleyber Torres, the next to hit, takes ball 1. He hauls it in, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Miguel Vargas. That one hit to right. Freeland should have this one. And that will end the inning. Back here in Denver, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. Soto getting the start in left, batting in the cleanup spot, and his on-base percentage so far this season right around .380. Gets to it on to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Digging in, Francisco Alvarez. Win. Slinging it to first in time.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Beatty.
That gets down for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Really not a pitch you want to swing at if you don't have to, because it's almost impossible to hit anything that far inside with any type of authority. That one tied him up, but still able to guide it into the outfield somehow.
Into center. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Here is Marcus Semien. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Curve in the dirt, kicks away. But no advance from the runners. Win. And the inning is over. Bottom of the second. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Tyler Freeman.
Number 2, Tyler Freeman.
Outside, that's a ball.
Swing and a foul out of play. Next offering popped in the air, right field, and there's one down. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
Eugenio Suarez.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Second inning here, no score.
Ball.
Late on that fastball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2.
Ball,
Don't miss
that's out.
in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2-2 now. Stays alive. The 2-2. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. That's out number 2. Next for Colorado, Troy Johnston.
Ball in.
Out to center. Taylor on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. Win. Throws to first in time. One pitch and one out. Back to the top of the Mets order. Bo Bichette will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Freeman takes it in for the out. And there are 2 outs. Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Coors Field, set for the bottom of the third. Mason Wynn digging in for the Rockies. In the air, right field. Freeland on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Now the Rockies catcher, Pedro Pajes. This one in the air, right field. Frelick after it. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw in there safely.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And here is Otto Kemp on the corner for a strike.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about. So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it.
That's smacked on a line to center. He's got it. Runner tags from third. So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. He's 0 for 1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here is Gleyber Torres. Runners on the move. Pitch
That's a ball.
misses. No throw. He's in there safely. Down to third, and he gets back safely. The Rockies looking to strike first here in the third and final game of the series. Six straight outside the strike zone. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. No advance in the bases, but it's 3-0 now. Fought off foul.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
The Rockies with a chance to score first here in the last half of the third. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. Miguel Vargas digging in for the Rockies. Check swing. Now to look down to first. Did not go. 2 down, nobody on. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Freeman got it for the second time, and that's strike one. Out towards right center field. Freeland on the move to the alley, and that's the inning. Back here in Denver as we go to the top of the fourth. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. Now one miss.
That's inside.
Well, these Mets definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extreme.
And he's out on the tag.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Here's the throw, but he's in there easily.
Up next for the Mets, the catcher.
One out. Runner at second. Francisco Alvarez digs in now. Up the middle. And that's a base hit. Coming around third is Soto. In comes the run from second. And it's 4-0.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And the batter now, Brett Beatty. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Man at first, one away. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Sal Freeland getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 0-1.
Ball, that's inside.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
In the dirt. The 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Ground ball up the middle. Collected by Torres to second, but he beats the throw. Save.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Simeon in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. First and second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Late with the swing there.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready.
And this one looks like trouble. Here comes Alvarez around third. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. And base hit. And a man aboard.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing.
Yeah.
And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
And that one ripped to left. One down. One out man at first. Next to hit for the Rockies, Mason Wynn. Swing and a miss. 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. Pedro Paz digging in for the Rockies. Smoked into the gap, and this might score both runners. One run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 6-1. A two-run double.
That's two consecutive extra base hits for this team. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Kemp at the plate now, and that's strike one. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Breaking ball misses down and away. Still only one out here in the inning. On the ground to third. Whips it across. Two away. So the Rockies lineup turns over.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 43,
Hey!
In the air, right field. And that is that. Back here at Coors Field, we go to the top of the fifth. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets.
Well, these Mets, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
The 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. So back to the top of the order. Now, Bo Bichette. Just missed. Bichette goes 5 feet 11 inches, 190 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. And that is out of play. That misses. Ball two. Late that time, and it's strike two. The Rockies leading by 5, and we're at the top of the fifth. That's to third. Slings it across, and Bichette is retired. So digging in, Jorge Polanco.
The first baseman, Jorge Polanco.
That's down. One hops off the wall. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Up next for the Mets, the shortstop, Francisco.
So runner at second, 2 down. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
That's a ball.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A two-run shot. So 2 down. Here's Juan Soto. And first offering is fouled off. It's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Alvarez stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And that is that. Back here in Denver, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Gleyber Torres digging in for the Rockies. That's off the inside corner. And it's 1-0.
All these Rockies, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
1 away. Miguel Vargas will hit next. He's already homered in this game. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. Lindor. Off balance feed. There's one. On to first. Safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Eugenio Suarez digs in now.
Aye.
That's in there, and it's 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Freeman headed home. He'll score. It's 7-3.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Now at the plate, Troy Johnston. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Diving, makes the grab. What a play. Top of the 6th inning. So now here's the Mets DH, Brett Beatty.
That's a ball.
Way back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Base hit. In comes the run from second, and he's into second with nobody out.
Wastes no time there. Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
Here's a tapper towards short. Win. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Next to hit, Tyrone Taylor.
Ball, that's outside.
Man at second. In the dirt. The 2-1. Pulls that one foul. 2-2. Next offering is outside. 1 out, the runner at second, and we're the top half of the 6th. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. Third time through the order now. And next for the Mets, Bo Bichette. 0 for 3 in this one. The throw to first, and that is the inning. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Ball inside.
The other way. That's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And the 0-1. Hard liner. And that's a fair ball. Coming home. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third.
Back-to-back base hits. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his.
Out towards right center field. Can't get there. 1 run will score. The second run scores. It's a 2-run double, and the lead is up to 5.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
Bottom of the zone and a cold strike. This one in the air center field. Taylor settles underneath it. And there's 1 down. So now with 1 away and a man at second. Gleyber Torres, the next to hit. On the ground. Simeon toss over to first. And Gleyber Torres retired. So up next, Miguel Vargas. He's already home here in this one. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, A.J. Minter.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Freeman in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. He swings and fouls one off. In the air, foul off first. And that'll do it. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, Dan. I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring
the tag, and he's out. Here's Francisco Lindor. Lindor swings through that one.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Win. The throw to first. And 2 away to start the 7th. 2 down, bases empty. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. That gets by him. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
Man on second, 2 down. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2.
Ball. Down.
And that's a strikeout looking. He picks up his 5th. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the 7th, Eugenio Suarez digging in for the Rockies.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Late on that fastball. Good job to fight that one off. On the ground to third. Bichette whips it to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. So now the DH spot, Troy Johnston.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Rockies. Eric Haas looking to start something with 1 gone. And there's a foul ball. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Tosses to first. Got the out.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the play. Mason Wynn. And that chance handled. Sends it to first. That's the 3rd out. Back here in Denver, we're at the top of the 8th. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. This one smoked on its way out of here. And they cut into the lead. It's 10-5. Now it's the right fielder, Sal Frelick. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double.
No. Inside.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 8th. Check swing, no appeal. 2 balls, no strikes.
Hey.
Torres fires over to first, and that's the 1st out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So up next for New York, Marcus Semien.
Inside. Ball 1.
And a big swing and a miss. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Ow. 2 away now after the drop 3rd strike. And stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor.
Number 28, Tyrone Taylor.
And that's the 3rd out. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's down to 5. On to the bottom of the 8th. Leading off, Pedro Pajes. This one in the air. Polanco. And there's 1 away. Otto Kemp now at the plate. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. A massive home run. Back to the top of the order now. Brenton Doyle getting ready to hit. And that one is lifted in the air. Out number 2. Here comes Gleyber Torres. Up the middle, Lindor. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Back here at Coors Field. All set to start the 9th in this one. Bo Bichette up now for the Mets. First pitch misses.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Hit on the ground to short. Win. Whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Jorge Polanco will hit next. 1 for 4 with a double. And that's down, a base hit. And that's a 1-out single. And now it's Frankie Lindor. In the dirt. Foul ball. Vargas. There's one. The double play ends it right here. 11.
Pa' que me la modele. Just looking for me. Just look up in the sky on them clear black nights. You see me?